Good afternoon. It is 3:59, and if you are here with me, this is Jenny with Stampin' with Jen. Just getting myself set up here to make sure I can find myself. Oh, there we go. On my page so I can see, I don't know, comments and things like that. It's been a long day, folks. It's been a long week and it's only Tuesday. So let me get caught up with this, make sure I can find myself and see comments. Looks like things are a little slow. I hope my internet's doing okay. Let's see. There I am, live. All right. So let's see. Hello, Tammy. Welcome. It is 4 o'clock, and welcome to Stampin' with Jen and Tammy. Oh my gosh, Stampin' with Jen. Teach It Tuesday with Tammy and Jenny. I'm Jenny from Stampin' with Jen, and I'm gonna ask for. I am feeling a little bit better. It's colds travel through me. They start in one area and they take a road trip through the through my body. So. It started in the head, now it's in my chest, so it's one of those things. I'm a little fuzzy between work and cold and lack of sleep. Words don't come easily to me today, so please forgive me if I stumble across some words and stuff. So comments are slow today. Okay, Tammy, that's good to know. But welcome to Teach It Tuesday with Tammy and Jenny. I am the Jenny of that duo, and my friend Tammy is on here as well. She had a great gift card fun fold today for you guys this morning. If you missed it, you can catch it on our blog tomorrow, my blog or her blog tomorrow. I will have a link to it on my blog, and it was very adorable. I can't wait to watch the video. I haven't had a chance to see it because I was at work this morning. So I have a couple cards I'm going to share with you, and let me introduce myself again. I'm Jenny, and I am an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in East Contra Costa County. So I'm about an hour and a half from San Francisco, depending on traffic. On a good day, I'm an hour and a half. On a bad day, I'm 2.5 hours, depending on traffic. So anyway, welcome, and I am grateful that you are here. And if you're watching live, welcome. If you are watching on my YouTube channel, welcome and thank you. Leave a comment. Let me know how you liked the cards, and hit subscribe if you want to see more of the cards that I make and projects that I make. So anyway, this is a couple of cards using the Meant to Be scrapbooking workshop kit that Stampin' Up has done, and some of the things that go with it, the bundle of stamps and dies. If I start sneezing, I apologize. But anyway, Tammy and I are having fun doing this because we have our scrapbook trio with Tammy, myself, and Patty Bennett. And the week after, except for last week we had to skip, but the week after, Tammy and I are going to show you how to turn leftovers of that scrapbooking kit into cards. So welcome. And I'm going to be using the bundle as well as pieces and parts from our scrapbooking kit. So let's go ahead and get started. The first card I used it as a, I used one of the, where is it? Sketches in our 2024-2025 annual catalog on page, I believe it's 22. I used it as an inspiration, and it was, which one was it? I can't remember which one it was. Maybe it wasn't one. Oh yeah, it was. It was this one right here. So this is the sketch that I was inspired by. So let's go ahead and show you. And this sketch, it's so fun. And then I used some of the die cut punches that we have. I used the die cuts to use to cut out some of our designer series paper from this. I used the two-tone with the white interior card to create this ripped effect. And then I used some of the stickers, or one of the stickers, as the decoration or the embellishing of the inside of the card. So let's go ahead and get started. I have here a 11 by 4 1/4 Petunia pop, and it's scored at 5 1/2. And we'll go ahead and burnish this. I feel like it's been a couple weeks, and between that and everything that's gone on, it feels like forever since I've been with you guys. And so anyway, I feel a little lost. All right, this is my two-tone card, and I'm gonna use the darker side of the pool party. And this is approximately, let's see, I had them written down somewhere. This is 4 by 5 1/4. So it's 4 by 5 1/4, and I'm going to just rip just slightly the edge. I don't want to rip too much. And I'm going to try and rip straight across so I get some of that white core looking through, but I don't want to make it, I want to keep it as close to the 5 1/4 in height as possible and the 4 inches in width as possible. So just doing the edge right along the edge. So we'll piece this together. I hope everybody's having a great week. Again, I caught a cold last week. It's what happens when you work in a school district, in a classroom, and you have all those little munchkins hacking and coughing, and most don't remember to cover their mouths or their noses when they sneeze and cough. But, you know, it is definitely a joy. It's worth it. But I was actually surprised I haven't gotten sick sooner. I'm going to chalk it up to using my emergency drink every day that has the extra vitamins and everything in it. But yeah, so I've been dealing with colds, and it's also been crazy because this week is the week before spring break, and so starting Friday afternoon, I'm off for two and a half weeks, and I'm excited because I'm going to go see my daughter in Texas. So there's our paper. It was started off as 4 by 5 1/4. We ripped it down just a little bit, and we're going to go ahead and attach this to the center here. But I get to go visit my daughter, and I'm excited, but I'm hoping I'm healthy by then. It's no fun flying on a plane when you are sick. So we're going to put a little bit of this on here and center it. Oh, there we go. Now, here's the fun thing. I cut out, instead of circles, I did the hexagons that come with the dies. Let me show you this. This die set has a lot of stuff, and if nothing else, for the hexagons, it's worth it. But you've got all these. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hexagons. These are supposed to be, this is really fun. This is supposed to be the body for the bee, but wouldn't it make a great speech bubble for a card? So, oh yeah, the whole panel, it's fun when you tear it like that. So, but this would make a great speech bubble as well. If you want to do that, you have a big bee speech bubble and a little speech bubble, or what they intended was a big bee body and a little bee body. But these, and so I'm going to use this die, and what it does is it doesn't cut out just one hexagon. It actually, when you cut it out, it cuts it into 2 pieces. It cuts out the hexagon shape, and then it actually gives you a frame. So I went ahead and I cut out a hexagon with this small hexagon piece. 22 dies altogether. Yes, 22 dies altogether, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hexagons, and in my opinion, it's worth it just for the hexagons. But you've also got some great flowers here. You've got bee wings here, an antenna, all sorts of fun things, a heart, lots of fun things in this. So anyway, so I cut out 2 of the smaller hexagons, and I did it with the Daffodil Delight. Again, I said words are not going to come easy today for me. Daffodil Delight DSP and the Bee Print DSP. And what I did is The Daffodil Delight you can cut right at the edge, but the bee, what I did is I centered it around so I'd have 3 bees in there. And I'm going to take the extra, and what we're going to do is we're going to, excuse me, we're going to alternate, or not alternate, but we're going to switch out the frames so that the yellow frame goes around the bees and the flowery frame from the bees is going to go around the yellow. And before we do anything else, we're going to stamp with the sentiment that says cute as can be in Old Olive onto our hexagon, our yellow hexagon. So let's go ahead and do that. And here's the fun thing is these cards, because of some of the sentiments and stickers they have, you don't necessarily need stamps to make cards from these, but you don't, it helps if you do, but you don't necessarily need them. You can make cards without them. I'll show you. I have a card. The next card I'm going to make is not going to be using any stamps at all. All right, so I'm going to put that there. All right, there we go. And we're going to move this right about here. And I left the upper left corner open because I'm going to go ahead and sort of overlap the hexagons with it. So let's go ahead and we're going to glue this one on here. And let's see. I'm going to glue this one here. I like using Tombow glue when I'm using these pieces and I'm paper piecing things together because it allows me to have a little movement and wiggle room when I'm gluing it down. And just put a little bit, doesn't need a lot, a little bit of glue on the back of the floral hexagon. And as you can see, this is one of those, some of the designer series paper in the scrapbook kits are one-sided and some are double-sided. And as you can see, the floral with the bees is two-sided. It's really cute. It's actually got an olive green honeycomb shapes to it. So we got that around there. And then we're going to take this one and we're going to overlap it right about there. And we'll put that one down. And I want to make sure when you glue it down, make sure you've got, because this is directional paper, make sure you've got it going in the right direction. My bees are up, they're not upside down. I'm going to put that right there. Now, if you didn't use the frame, you could use just the hexagon and use the frame for something else. If you didn't use the hexagon or the frame, you could actually pop up this one with a dimensional. But I'm going to use the heart dies cuts out of the thing for the dimensionals. The yellow, you can tell it's one-sided because one side is yellow and the other is a Daffodil Delight and the other side is just our plain old white. We're going to put a little bit of glue on the white side. And let's see. All right. And we'll frame it. There we go. We've got our frame there. So now we've got room for our 3 punch outs. And let me show you these punch outs. It's great. If you saw the video when I was doing the actual scrapbook pages for this, you saw that when I showed you the this sheet here, and it's actually, it looks like it's just lined or striped paper, but it actually has die cut shapes on there. Some flowers and some hearts in all the colors. And you've got a light old olive and a dark old olive, a light pool party and a dark pool party, a light pretty and pink and a darker pretty and pink, a light petunia pop and a dark petunia pop. And so I'm going to use, and I think did I already take those out? I thought I had. Let's see. Nope, I didn't. So I'm going to pop these out. I'm going to use one light petunia pop and 2 dark petunia pop. Well, you know what? Maybe we'll go with two light petunia pops and 1 dark petunia pop this time around. So we got those. And you know what? Here's an idea. If you would love to repurpose this after, you can cut these, or, you know, and an idea I just had is if you cut it straight down, I believe it would be a 6-inch straight across, 6 inches this way if you cut it in half. And you could actually create a frame by slicing along the, or cutting right along the line here. And you could use this as a stencil and get with the blending brush and do some upside down hearts and right side up hearts and do like a frame of 3 on a page. Or if the card was to go horizontal, you could do it across that. Just a thought, sort of repurposing it. All right, let's go ahead and put these on here. And I'll get my, I think that's going to be good right there, my adhesive foam sheets. And I don't need very big ones, just some small ones to go on the inside of the, or in the middle of the hearts. You could use Stampin' Dimensionals for this as well. Put that one right there. Do this one here. All right, and let's see. Oh, that one looks like it might be a little too big, so we're going to cut it a little bit off and put it right there. We'll put that piece over there. We can save that for later. Maybe, if not, that's the teacher and me. Save every little piece that's possible. I don't think that's going to work, so we're just going to go ahead and toss it. All right, let's go ahead and put, we have our 2 lighter Petunia Pop, and I think I'm going to put one right there. And we're going to put our middle one, our other lighter one, in the corner down here. And then we're going to put our darker one right in the middle. Right there. Isn't that cute? It's so much fun. I love creating with the scrapbook. I love making scrapbook pages, but I'll tell you, making cards out of these is fun. Now, let me show you how I did the inside, because if you can see on the inside, what I did is I used one of the sticker, and it's a border sticker. It's 12 inches long. But what I did is I used my paper trimmer, and I know that this card base, or this piece of cardstock, the white interior is 4 inches. So what I did, and I've already pre-cut this, is I went from, for the one that I cut now, I just went from, I measured it at 4 inches. And then when I sliced it, I used the guides on here. And let me take this off and show you. The nice thing about our blades is they come off. But if you look on our blades, you can see little lines here and here. And that is a guide, and I use that to guide me as to where it is, and I can make sure that I don't cut any of the other sticker. So let's put this back on. And I cut that one, and then I went ahead and I flipped this one. You can either flip this edge up if you want to measure the next piece, or you can turn it around and measure from this edge. But I went ahead and measured from this edge 4 inches. And I went ahead and I pushed up and I measured, made sure this little dash went right beyond the sticker. Hard to show you on the video, but it can. And then that's where it's at 4 inches. So now, oh, hold on a moment. All right. So now we're going to take this off. And I didn't want it right up against the bottom, only because it's Petunia Pop against Petunia Pop, and I like having this white trim on the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and put this right there. All right. Does that look like it's... Oh, too late. I didn't line it up perfectly. I can see a little edge here, and a little bit it's over here. So I'm going to cut that off, and then... only because that would bother me. And I'm going to take this and ever so slightly see if I can trim off that edge. There we go. Perfect. If I had a little bit of white showing, it would drive me crazy. I'm very asymmetrical, not asymmetrical. I'm very symmetrical that way. I want everything lined up. All right, and we're going to go ahead and attach that in. And our inside piece here is 4 by 5 1/4 as well. It gives us that nice little mat around the outside. And there is card number 1. Now I know I normally do 1 card, but you know, I couldn't help myself and I needed to do a second card. And I wanted to show you another card using more stickers and more paper. So this is the second picture or sticker. Oh my goodness. The second card that we're going to be doing. All right. And this is, we're going to use some of the stickers on this one as well as a sticker for the sentiment so that you can see how you can make a card even if you don't have the stamps. So let's go ahead and this card here, it's 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. Yeah, 4 1/4. And I turned it so it's horizontal. We're going to go ahead and burnish it. And let's go ahead and do the inside. Now the inside, I did the same thing, but this one is 5 1/4 across this way. I measured it from the end to 5 1/4 and I cut the same way I did the other one. And I'm going to use this as my embellishment. And it's a really cute sticker. It's got like the little dots for like where the bee's flying. It's sort of cute. So we're going to put this on here, and because it's not color on color, I'm going to go ahead and put it right to the very edge because it's old olive, but it's going to be against Pool Party. Now it looks like it might be a little long, so let's go ahead and trim it. There we go. Toss that. And we'll go ahead and glue this on the inside. So, oh, excuse me, didn't mean to snuffle. All right. Center that. There we go. And now let's attach our papers on the front. I love this. It's the Pretty in Pink with the petunia pop. And again, it's got the bee little dotted for the bee trail. And this is 3.5 by 3.5. And then I have the flowers. I love these little flowers. Pool Party, Pretty in Pink, petunia pop, old olive. And the back side is, oh, that's right. This has got the blank backside, but this one has old olive plaid on there. So we're going to go ahead and put this one down first. And this one, again, it's 3.5 by 3.5 square. And we're going to go ahead and sort of put that right there. I think it's probably 1/4 of an inch in from the side and centered from top to bottom. And then we're going to put this one down here. And this one is 4 3/4 by 1 3/4. And we're going to label that there. And then we're going to put this one sort of off center right there. Actually, we're going to move this over a little bit so that we can see it. And we're going to move, you know what? I think I'm going to move this one down a little bit. I sort of like the idea of it peeking, that peeking over there. And then we're going to put that there. So let's do that. All right. All right. Put that one down there. And again, this one is 4 3/4 long and 1 3/4 high. And then this one is 1.5 by 3.5. And I think we're going to center that one right there. Sort of offset it a little bit, I guess you could say. I don't know. And so they overlap a little bit. And then this is a piece of Pretty in Pink, and I can't remember, I didn't write this one down. But this one, what I did is I'm going to be using this sticker sheet. And just so you know, this sticker sheet, this is where the stickers for the borders were that I cut off. And I cut it right in between the sticker and where this sticker was. So this sticker wasn't affected in any way, shape, or form. There's a nice wide border from the sticker to overlapping, so that if you want to cut you're not actually going to cut the sticker. So, and I'm going to use the Just Be You sentiment here. And I'm going to put that on a piece of Pretty in Pink because I like the idea of it popping up. Hey, Patty, welcome. Yeah, better late than never. That's what I always say. But welcome. So we're almost done with our other cards. We're almost done with our second card. So, and this is 2 3/4 by 1 inch. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the sticker off, Just Be You. Let's move this off to the side. And I'm going to center it so it has a nice little mat. There we go. And I'm going to pop it right here with Stampin' Dimensional with foam adhesive sheet. There we go. Put this. There we go. Put that there. Are you ready for On Stage, Patty? I am so jealous. I wish I could be joining you guys. For those of you who don't know, we have a yearly convention called On Stage, and we get a sneak peek of things, and we get to see what the new in colors are. And last year I had a blast. We were in Houston. This year it's in North Carolina, but I couldn't go, unfortunately. And so can't wait to see and hear tidbits from everybody after the event. So, all right. Well, there's our sentiment. There is our card. However, I do want to add one of these cute little bees. And I'm trying to decide. I think this bee might be too big. Let's see. If we tuck him under there. No, look at that. Perfect. Perfect. We'll tuck him right under there. This is Just Be You with a flower. And isn't that cute? I just love it. That one turned out much cuter than the first one I did. This one's cute, but I love this one. This one's really cute. Ready? Just need to do the customer newsletter, then 100% ready. Great. I can't wait to hear about all the fun news from all of you guys in North Carolina. There's our card. So here we have our second card, the Just Be You card, and then we have our Cute as Can Be card. I'd love to know which one is your favorite, but all of these cards are using scraps, leftovers, or they don't even have to be scraps and leftovers. You can buy the kit with the intention of doing 1 or 2 layouts with all of the papers and stickers and everything included, and then cards for the next ones. Well, I'm glad you think they're adorable, Patty. But I have a lot of fun using these to create cards as well as scrapbook layouts. I told you, words are difficult for me today. Head's a little foggy, throat's a little sore. So, but anyway, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you're inspired to use your scrapbooking kits for things other than scrapbooking, like cards. One of these days I might try and see if I can make something 3-dimensional out of some of the things that we have in the scrapbooking kit, just to see what we can do with it and have fun with it. But anyway, thank you for joining me. I look forward to seeing you guys next week. I will be here for Teach It Tuesday on Tuesday the 19th, but then I will be off the following week because I will be in Texas visiting my daughter. Thank you, Patty. I am almost there. I think I've turned the corner, and I'm hoping a few more days of this, and I'm hoping to be better and right as rain. So anyway, I look forward to seeing you guys next week. Thanks, Tammy. I'm glad you love I think they're adorable. It's fun playing with these. So have a great week, and we'll see you next week on Teach It Tuesday with Tammy and Jenny. Have a good day. Bye-bye.